Are you feeling burnt out but thriving on adrenaline? Here is why this is a red flag. Hi, my name is Dr. Ariane Missimer. I'm a functional medicine practitioner, doctor of physical therapy, registered dietitian, and owner of the Movement Paradigm Integrative Health Center. Today, we're diving into something that I see all of the time, especially in high achievers, high performers, caregivers, and even athletes. So if you are feeling burnt out, but you are thriving on adrenaline, you're exhausted, but you're still going, you're still pushing through, you're crushing your to-do list, you're taking care of everyone else, yet something feels a little bit off. Let's unpack why this happens, what it's doing to your body, and how you can shift from survival to true vitality. So what does it mean to thrive on adrenaline? This is when your body is running on stress hormones, mainly adrenaline and cortisol, to keep going. So you might look productive and seem productive and on, but you're actually living in a constant fight or flight state. So this is when we have higher cortisol levels, we have low DHA levels, and it all ties back to the 3 stages of stress in the body. So we'll review that. So the 3 stages of stress physiology. This is going to come from Hans Selye's general adaptation syndrome, which explains how the body responds to chronic stress. The first is the alarm phase. This is when we have an initial stressor, our limbic system is detecting a threat. It's our initial stress response, and our body sounds the alarm. Adrenaline spikes, heart rate and blood pressure are going to increase, pupils are going to dilate, digestion and immunity pause, and you feel hyper alert. So this is normal and healthy and good and positive in short bursts. This is what allows us to perform. The second phase, however, is more of our resistance or our adaptation period. This is when you're adapting to these chronic stressors. Cortisol is going to stay elevated at multiple cortisol points throughout the day. It helps you to push through. You might feel wired but tired. You might feel productive but edgy. You feel like you can't stop. You just keep going. So you're using stress hormones to actually perform. So this is where people look like they're thriving on adrenaline. But the longer you stay here, the more your body begins to break down behind the scenes. So what happens next? We move into exhaustion phase. You go from typically chronic fatigue to then moving towards exhaustion, where your adrenals have been pumping out for a long time and now they are tired. This is burnout. The body's reserves are depleted. Cortisol may crash or become erratic. You feel physically, mentally, and emotionally drained. Your immune issues, your hormone dysregulation, your gut issues, your chronic fatigue or pain are going to show up here. This is our chronic health conditions. So you might say something like, I was doing fine until I wasn't. Because stress physiology was holding you together. It was doing what it needed to do to keep you alive until it couldn't do that anymore. And that is why you start to feel so terrible. So what are some warning signs that you're thriving on stress hormones? Brain fog and memory lapses, walking into a room forgetting what you were going to do, anxiety or panic attacks, needing caffeine to get through the day, insomnia despite feeling exhausted, bloating, constipation, or gut issues is huge here because when we're in that fight or flight response, blood flow moves away from the digestive tract. We start to have crashes on the weekends or during vacation where you just feel totally wiped. So these are not random symptoms at all. They're actually your body telling you and trying to get your attention, but sometimes you might not be listening. So how can we shift from adrenaline to true vitality? How do we do a reset? Number 1, which sounds hard, is regulating your nervous system. Utilizing sensory calibration, breath work, somatics, vagus nerve stimulation, grounding. This can help shift us from this fight or flight response to a rest and digest response. Balancing your blood sugar. This is one of our biggest threats on our system. So eating every 3 to 4 hours, including protein, healthy fat, and fiber in every meal. Managing low blood sugar. So when you have low blood sugar, you have more adrenaline spikes. Restoring circadian rhythm, so getting optimal sleep, not just quantity, but quality. So getting morning sunlight, going to bed at the same time, waking up at the same time is crucial. Avoiding blue light stimulation before bed, making sure that you have some type of routine to downregulate before sleep, making sure your airway is optimal. Number 4 is rebuilding connection. So this means with your body, with your community, and bringing joy to your life. These are not luxuries, they're actually medicine. We are designed and built to co-regulate with others. We want to be connected to ourselves and connected to the greater world. So thriving isn't about doing more. You can be successful, energetic, and resilient, but not if you're running on empty, not if the gas cap is empty. Thriving on adrenaline is like flooring the gas pedal with no brakes or fuel gauge. It feels fast and powerful until the engine blows. So real vitality is going to come from regulation, so not pushing harder, being able to adapt, being resilient to day-to-day life stressors. So if this resonated with you, please give this video a like, drop a comment below, and share it with someone who might need this, who maybe you've been trying to talk to and just wasn't listening. And so if it was helpful, of course, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Movement Paradigm, for weekly tips on whole body wellness through integrative and root cause medicine. Please feel free to check out our app, The Movement Paradigm, on Apple or Google. We have lots of whole body wellness accessible to all, and you can also reach out to us if you need help on your individual journey regarding nervous system, functional medicine, or holistic physical therapy. Thank you as always for your support. See you next time.